Tears of the Kingdom has been out for just about a year now. To celebrate, I thought it might be fun to see what we can learn about trademarks in Hyrule. Trademarks identify the source of goods or services. Here are the top 10 trademarks in Hyrule in Tears of the Kingdom. Number 10. Malanya and the Great Fairies. The purple dust spewing from the giant flower bulb serves as a source indicator for Malanya and the Great Fairies, who clearly conduct services and commerce by upgrading armor and horses. The color of the dust itself could serve as a trademark. Could the purple dust potentially have a scent? As we know, scents can serve as trademarks. I choose to believe that the purple dust has a scent. Number 9. The Stables. The stables themselves, while great places to explore, have some problems with distinctive trademarks. They all use the generic stable with a geographically descriptive term. Some examples include Dueling Peak Stable, Lakeside Stable, and Gerudo Canyon Stable. Unless they can show acquired distinctiveness, these stables are not likely to obtain registrations at the Hyrulean Trademark Office or the HTO. Perhaps they could land on the supplemental register, though. Number 8. Hudson Construction. Another business that would have difficulty obtaining trademark registration with the HTO is Hudson Construction. The HTO would likely deny this registration as primarily merely a surname, especially since they'd have to disclaim the word construction. However, the use of the image of the president on signs that Link can fuse to a shield could serve as a great trademark, as long as the president consents to the use of his likeness. Number 7. Cece's hat. Cece gives Link a gift of a very unique hat that could potentially serve as trade dress in the form of product design or configuration, much like you'd see a sneaker design act as a trademark. Quite frankly, Cece's more distinctive designs include the mushroom outfits that you see her loyal followers wear throughout Hyrule. Number 6. Beedle. You can find Beedle at the stables, always eager and willing to buy and sell from Link. His name could potentially be suggestive of the bug that he loves, beetles. However, he may run into problems at the HTO. If I were advising Beedle, I would file an application to register some of his unique store configuration, such as the canopy and posters that are part of his store. The flag he carries bearing his likeness, and with his consent, the logo on the flag, could be a registered trademark. Number 5. The Yiga Clan trade dress. The Yiga Clan has distinctive trade dress. In fact, some people in Kakariko Village, such as Dorian, are quite offended when Link wears his Yiga trade dress. However, I do think that the Yiga would run into problems, maybe not with the HTO, but with the Sheikah tribe. The Yiga totally ripped off the eye symbol from the Sheikah and turned their logo upside down. They'd probably file an opposition. Number 4. Lucky Clover Gazette. This is just a solid distinctive name for a newspaper, and Tracy probably doesn't want the competition to use the same name for their rival publication, so Tracy should file an application to protect the mark with the HTO. Number 3. Kochi Dye Shop. I could not find a meaning for Kochi within the game or within Japanese language. The closest I found was it may mean small lagoon in Malayalam. Although Dye Shop would have to be disclaimed, I find Kochi to be unique and distinctive. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. Here, the mark is used in commerce as Sage trades materials for dyeing clothes or changing Link's paraglider. Let's try out the services for ourselves. How about we dye this climbing gear? What color should we do? How about TAF Legal's color purple? This looks fantastic. Great work. Number 2. Fang and Bone. Colton ran the Fang and Bone in Tears of the Kingdom. The name itself is distinctive for the shop that allows Link to trade Booble Gems from Booble Frogs for monster gear and other items. There's a pretty cool slogan on the shop that says Savage Swaps in Hylian language. However, would the HTO find that to be descriptive since Colton is making savage swaps? It may not matter since continuous use in commerce is required for registration, and Colton has abandoned the Fang and Bone and is living his dream. Number 1. The Rock Roasts. I love some good alliteration, and here are 2 examples. The Bedrock Bistro in Elden Canyon near Goron City and Death Mountain is a great name for a cafe. Cook and Gomo should attempt to secure the mark for restaurant services. But it's the main course that has me more intrigued, the Rock Roast. Cook explains to Link that Gomo needs some ripened flint to make the marbled rock roast. This rare food item should be protected as a geographical indication because at least one stage of production takes place in a particular region and follows a particular process. The trade dress on the restaurant is fantastic as well. What did I miss? Are there other potential trademarks that you liked better? Is there anything in the Sky Islands or the depths that I should cover? Let me know in the comments below. After enjoying your rock roast, don't forget to rejuvenate in the hot springs, because trademarks are fun.